Yo, what is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel, man. It is your boy Mazior here, and we are back with another Clash of Clans video. And guys, on today's video, we're gonna be jumping into the clan capital. Yes sir, it's that time of the week that we bring you bases, and of course I haven't been bringing you bases I think in the past 2 weeks, and that's because obviously with all the Town Hall 15 updates, with the sneak peeks, with the upgrade guides, with the strategies and all this stuff, the bases just went off, man. You know what I'm saying? So if you're new here, guys, I actually did bases for every single district and every single level of Capital Hall and District Hall. So there is going to be a playlist at the end of this video, and also link down below in the description in case you and your clan need a base for every single district. But on today's video, we're going to be showcasing the Wizard Valley and the Capital Peak, which is level 9, and the Wizard Valley is level 4. So let's just jump into these bases, man. Let's go. Alright, first off, we have the Wizard Valley. Yes sir. And one thing I'm doing lately with my base designs is basically I have not seen anyone actually do this, so I think I might be the only person who actually realized this and actually found out about it in the base building ideas. So what I do is basically these walls right here. You can see how it's going inside, and it's not just, you know, like this covering this. Why do I do that? I'm gonna explain this when we go out. So I'm gonna explain the base a bit, you know, get deep into it a bit more, and you can skip through the video if you just want to get to the Capital Hall design as well and just screenshot it and go. It's all good, it's all fine. But for this, as we were saying with the walls, so what do the attackers see when attacking this base? They don't see this Tesla. So what happens is also, by the way, yes, if you see that, we can now prioritize a building to be upgraded. I didn't actually know that until I was building these designs. So I was like, wait, this is in the new update, we didn't have that. So if you tap on that, then it's gonna put a green flag next to it. So that means your clanmates can actually see that you want to upgrade this as fast as possible, basically. And you can also remove it. I'm not sure if also the elder and members can do that, but because I'm a co-leader, I'm able to do that. All my accounts are co-leader in this clan, so I have like 4 accounts on this clan, so they're all co-leaders. So I don't actually know if you're elder or member if it's gonna work. But moving on to the base, this wall right here, what happens is this cannon is touching the wall, so this makes the ram automatically choose this walls only. He's not gonna go here, he's not gonna go there. So what does that mean? That means he has a longer range. Let me go back. He has a longer range from here to go all the way and open this, and by that time, once this bomb goes active and the Tesla pops up, and also the cannon and these spirit throwers, they're gonna help you take out the ram super fast. So he's gonna be missing out on a whole ram. It's the same with every single entrance I did around here too. You can see the double here. So that's both sides, man. That's both sides. This just might be my signature base building design because I've never seen anyone do it, and it actually does work. But mostly, because we're on a Wizard Valley now, I have the build design on other bases, but mostly it works on when you have a zap trap. That's just a game over. If you have a zap trap and you're making the attacker go deeper for your wall, then the zap trap is just so powerful to destroy that ram nicely. But also you might be wondering, why do I have a bomb? Of course the bomb is there to damage the ram, but mainly the reason is when they drop archers, so they might be testing for the bomb, and I actually want them to test for the bomb, because then the archers will go and activate this bomb. He will be like, okay, it's safe now. But then when he drops the ram, it's actually never gonna make it with all the damage, considering all the spirit throwers also target. And also one thing I did with this district is, because we have so many spirit throwers, I tried to put them on the outside, so they actually help from the inside to the outside. Also when they're on the outside, they're a bit harder to reach from attacking from these angles. You can see they're harder, but they're air targeting. They're all in the sides. It's the same way if they attack from, let's say, this angle, they are again on the sides. So if they attack from, let's say, the other angle, again, these are all on the sides. So it's harder for the attacker to reach our air targeting defenses, but it is what it is, man. And the other side is kind of similar with the 2 tall gaps. And look at this wall here, because there is nothing here and nothing there. If they're attacking from inside the base like this, because this defense is touching that wall, the ram will only choose that wall to go to. And a lot of people, maybe including you might be thinking about a base and planning it and only take, let's say, 2 rams because you need 2 rams. But that's why on this channel I've told you before, you need to take always 1 or 2 more extra. It's not gonna matter, you're just gonna lose on one group of archers, but you're gonna have the, you know, obviously the insurance RAM, basically I'm gonna call it, okay, from now on, the insurance RAM. But yeah guys, that's it for the Wizard Valley. We're gonna move on to the next base, which is gonna be the Capital Peak, and this right here is the Capital Peak. If you want to take a screenshot from all the way above, and then I'm gonna zoom back in a bit so you can take a better screenshot of every single defense and the bombs and placements. But let's talk about this base, guys, because I actually built this base 2 days ago and we used it already in the raid weekend, and guys, I'm telling you, it's just insane results, man, insane results. I'm gonna show you at the end of this video, okay? But yeah, stay tuned for that. Overall, I'm gonna give you some few of the tips that I made on the base building in case you are a base builder also. So let's start from the top side. You can see the blast ball, and I always have it on behind the Capital Hall. Why is that? It's because, guys, the Capital Hall has a lot of HP. First off, that's the reason. So it can actually start tanking for the, you know, blast ball. So all their troops will have to go through this Capital Hall to get to the blast ball. There is no way else they can reach it. But what this also means, it means the Capital Hall has more access to the base. Look at the value the Capital Hall can give you. And why did I not just build the base like, you know, this, like a triangle? It's because then all these areas with inside here and inside there, and even more if you're building like a triangle, the Capital Hall won't actually make a difference. Like, it's not gonna target anything inside the base. But with this design, which is a bit wide, so this is a wide design, guys, you can see it's just like a small little square in the corner. We have so much empty spots on all the side of the base. You can see all this is empty. That's because, again, the Capital Hall can help you. Look at the value. Every single troop that goes actually inside the base. These are all in the inside. I know this compartment is on the outside, but again, you cannot just control everything, okay? That's the only compartment the Capital Hall can reach, and a bit, of course, on the sides. But mainly, you can see how and why I designed it like that. But moving on, this blast ball right here, guys, I made a maze next to it. What does that mean? That means if you actually see through the base, there is so many double tile gaps. You can see it right here. There is so many double tile gaps. That means the archer have very hard time. But also means this double tile is actually there to make sure the archers cannot reach the blast ball from, let's say, here. So they have to go around the blast ball to be able to reach it. And we have an open wall here with a bomb. So again, let's go a bit back. Let's see if they are here. So they have to take out this stuff, obviously, and then when they take out this, they're gonna go next to the AD. So this air defense is gonna be, you know, very nicely, because this bomb is gonna help. And also, don't forget, the blast ball can one-shot the archers nicely. So he has to drop so many archers just to get around this area, just to get this area out the way. And we're gonna show you how much, like, how many people actually got this base in 6 and 5 and 4s. It's insane, because on this level, when you're a Capital Hall level 9, it's gonna give you so many good clans, like the clans that actually know how to attack, the clans who actually, even when they spam, they know what they're spamming, they know the, like, the plannings, they know this stuff. Now, I'm not gonna go through every single attack because it's just gonna take a long video. It's already a long video by now. Moving on, we got the Capital Peak. Again, that's just, you know, normal Capital Peak. There's nothing too special about it or around it, but we have double tile compartments, which is again helpful. These walls right here, guys, and the crusher, this will make sure the ram actually never is gonna open this wall. Never. Do you know why? It's because we have so many closed compartments like this, like that, like this. The Capital Hall, the cannons, this wall right here is important, that is closed, because then the ram, when they're not targeting this, they have no access to this crusher. And the crusher is important because of the hog riders and even maybe mass barbarians. I know some people don't use mass barbarians, but I have used them, okay? I'm gonna link it at the end of this video. Make sure you watch that. It's very interesting. But that is the same way with this one and the AD. Again, important, kind of important defenses, not major defenses, but important ones are a bit more secured in this base. Now we can see also the double tile between the major defenses that we have here, like that. It's the same with the rocket artillery, like this. It's the same with the infernos, like that. Same, everything is kind of similar type to each other. Now we have these double air bombs in the middle as well, which is gonna be very hard to reach, and that's again because there is just so so many high HP buildings and major defenses around it that by the time they're gonna reach these air bombs, there's nothing gonna be left of their troops. So it's just simple as that, man. And then obviously we have a little entrance here for the people who actually like to go from the middle. A lot of people don't go from the sides, guys. When I'm building this base, I usually consider people going around. You know, I always think maybe some people want to be clever. That's why all the bombs are here. You can see all the bombs and traps. These zap traps mainly with the middle ones are for the golem. When they drop a golem and it's deep inside the base, or a golem is finishing the base or is starting the base. So that is the thought process there. But this little area right here, there is so much damage there and also so much splash. For example, this mortar can actually hit so many group of archers going inside the base from these areas. But again, that comes with the other mortar, which is a bit deeper in the base as well. We have some log traps that they are pointing on the directions that the attacker might not think that there might be a trap because it's hard to reach. So for the base builder, usually if you don't know this, when you see these tiles, you can see the double tile and the empty spots like here, the base builders do that sometimes and they don't actually put traps. Yes, because you're already thinking, oh my god, there's gonna be trap there. So they are holding on their traps just by letting you think that there is traps here, so they can use the traps in somewhere else. You can see that is exactly how some base builders do, and I've seen it a lot in the main home village, that the base builders, for example, put an inferno somewhere around here and then there is so many empty spots, so the attacker might think, oh my god, I cannot blimp that inferno because there's gonna be traps, I cannot even test for loons. But then again, this inferno is completely empty and there is nothing here. This is psychological base building, we call it basically. But guys, I hope you like this base design like this, and take your screenshot of course if you haven't. Unfortunately, we do not have the links to the bases yet. They're hopefully gonna add it next update. I don't know why they didn't do it this update. I know this update wasn't meant to be for the clan capital, but it would be nice to have base links. And again, if you want to have bases for every single district and you just want to have very good bases, I'm gonna have a link of a playlist which has every single base you need at the end of this video. Now guys, let's go and take a look at the attacks that we have received. So you can see the summary of all the defense log here. One of the clans, which is this one right here, I don't know how to read that, but there's a few hearts. They got us in 22 attacks. That is really nice. But we're gonna show you some of the average attacks. We're not gonna show you all the replays. It's just gonna be, as I said, very long. So first one, you can see 5 attacks on our capital peak, and you can see it is gonna be the same design right here. So moving on, we're gonna be able to see the Wizard Valley right here, 3 attacks. Again, for the Wizard Valley guys, because it's a weak district and you already know that it's a weak district, so 3 attacks is pretty normal, and I would say it's even good because our older Wizard Valley, it got triple in 2 attacks. Indeed, it is very hard to build a base for Wizard Valley that gets you, 4 or 5 attacks. It's just something that never might happen, but 4 attacks, it is possible. It's just very hard and very unlikely. So let's go back and we can go to the next obviously defense. Let's go to the 27 defense, and they got our capital peak in 5 attacks. It's the same capital peak with the Wizard Valley, 3 attacks. Moving on to the next one, I'm just gonna briefly show you the obviously the third clan. They got our capital peak in 6 attack, and you can see it is gonna be the same base guys. It is the same base, and it's just interesting how people actually get it in 6, because 6 attacks, I know some people might attack very bad, I know that, but again, it is what it is. You can't control how people attack, so why not put an actual hard base, so even if there's a bad player just spamming troops, you can still get good defenses, because even if you have a bad base, the spammer can come and take it out in 3 attacks. You never know. But Wizard Valley, 3 attacks again. We're gonna go back and we're gonna go to the 26 attack. Actually, I think we were in the 26. Let's go to the 22. This is interesting because they got our capital peak in 3. This is insane because no one in our clan actually got the capital peak in 3. It's a bit hard, but it is a bit possible, and this guys is the first person to get it in 3 attacks. But that's the percentage you rather take, right? You rather have, again, 9 out of, let's say, 10 attacks that there are 5 and 6, and 1 is 3. Doesn't matter. But let's go in and see what he did on the first attack. Again, archers, very nice, 4 rams. You can go back. Let's go for the second attack. Maybe something fancy, I don't know. Let's go that and see this. No, again, same army with the 4 rams. Let's go back and go to the last one. Hopefully, I think he might actually just finished this very, like, it was very close, because look, there's so much of the base. Let's put it on 4 times. I actually want to see how he finished it. So you can see the wall is closed, but obviously they can go also around. You can see the bombs and everything, and these are helping out. So let's see, come on. He has 14 archers. Okay, the ram goes in. Oh, okay, he did that. That is very nice. That is beautiful way. But of course, he took out that the spare turret first, because if the spare turret was there, I put it, you know, by purpose there, so you can actually help out the blast bow, because you can see the ram can actually go inside for it. But very good attack by this player, very decent. But they got our Wizard Valley in 4 attacks. That is interesting. So they got that hard base of Capital Peak in 3. Then they got the Wizard Valley in 4. So you can see already how this stuff works. And I hope you like these bases. If you like this video, consider dropping a like and subscribe to the channel if you want to also see more of these videos and you do not want to miss out on the content we're doing here, okay? But no peer pressure though, alright? Now I hope I see you next one. So take care. Peace.